All right, so this is the women's doubles round of 16 match. It's Annalie Waters and Catherine Parenteau taking on Allie Phillips and Lindsey Newman. And you got to check this point out. This is a pretty good rally. Like, the rally itself is worth showing, but I could care less about the rally because something even better happens. So watch this. What was that sound? Did you hear that? Let's replay that again. I have watched this about 1,000 times, and I cannot figure out what he's saying there. What? And then he immediately says, sorry. This sounds like when you're laying on the couch and your cat or your dog like just randomly jumps on your stomach.
Sorry.
And then you start apologizing to them for disturbing them. That was not even the funniest thing that we caught on a mic this weekend. There's some stuff I cannot wait to get into. Welcome to the Sorry Not Sorry Pickleball Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Callie. This week, it's the PPA Sacramento Open. It was a fun weekend. We had some great matches, a lot of crazy upsets, some matches that I'm very excited to get into. We're going to cover all of that, but before we do, if you guys wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, go ahead and subscribe to the channel in case you're not already. Make sure you hit the notification button too. That way, the minute I drop a new episode, you're going to know about it. Share this show with your pickleball friends. There's a ton of people out there that love playing pickleball, but they don't really know how to start getting into the pro scene. This could be a really easy way to get them into it. Also, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this weekend. What was your favorite moment? Also, go ahead and try to spell that word that announcer said in the beginning there. And with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this week's episode.
This is the new and improved forgiveness. Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. I'm sorry. Forgiveness.
I'm not sorry I took the money.
All right, guys, before we get into it, I got to give a shout out to pickleballcentral.com. Pickleballcentral.com is the reason why this show is able to exist. So let's go support them. They have so many things that you can get on here. Like, it's pretty cool that we have a website that just has everything that you need for pickleball. Paddles, shirts, socks, balls, nets, ball machines, whatever you want. It's all on here, pickleballcentral.com. Coolest part is, if you use this promo code SNS15, that's going to help you out a little bit on your order. Father's Day is right around the corner, so go ahead and get your father something cool. I mean, a new Jack sock paddle. Look, I'm sure your father loves you, but if you get him this, he's really gonna love you. Or maybe get your dad some like cool new shoes. I feel like dads always have the weirdest shoes. Sometimes they don't even know that they need pickleball shoes. They just have like generic running shoes. Those are terrible for your ankles. Do you want your dad to be embarrassed because he has some weird shoes? Do you want your dad to roll an ankle and get severely hurt? Do you want your dad to die? Well, if you said no to any of the last three things I just said there, well, then go on pickleballcentral.com and get him a new fresh pair of shoes. Or if you can't decide what to get him, just get him a gift certificate. Why be burdened with the choice of having to remember what colors he likes, what size shoe he is? You gotta call up your mom and be like, hey mom, can you go look at dad's shoes? I forget what size he is. Your mom's like, I know what he is. He's a 10.5. Turns out she was wrong. He's like a 10. Now he's got really big shoes. He's got to return them. He can't go play. Just play it safe. Get a gift card. And when you do, make sure that you use promo code SNS15. And if you're not even shopping for Father's Day, go get yourself something special. Once again, go to pickleballcentral.com. Use promo code SNS15. All right, first up, let's talk women's doubles. We're going to start here in the semifinal match. We got Parris, Todd, and Vivienne David taking on Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher. All right, so we're going to start here. This is game one. It's 7-2 here. So Bright and Rohrabacher up big in this one. Vivienne David, Parris Todd, kind of a fun team to watch. You know, and they're both on the Orlando squeeze. It's been kind of cool to see all these MLP teams saying, hey, you know what? We're going to be partners the whole year. Let's try to figure this chemistry thing out, you know? And they played pretty well. They made their way to a semifinal match. But obviously, Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher, very good. And especially on this point. I mean, watch this. Anna Bright hits him with a lob. Nice job in the back corner. Parris Todd, Vivienne David playing great defense. Look at this. Are they going to get their way up? They do, but Rachel firing at them. We're back to Dinkin. Anna Bright hits one off the nets. Popped up. And then here we go. Now they're back at the kitchen. Anna Bright. What is she going to do? Check this out. She already did one lob. How about a second lob? And that one's good. So game one, Anna Bright, Rachel Rohrabacher just crushing. It's 10-4 here. Game point for them. Anna Bright slams it at Viv's feet. They take game 1. So game 2, Parris, Todd, and Vivienne David were up 8-4. And now Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher are starting to come back. It's 8-5 here, and watch this. Viv David, put it away. Hits it on her own side. My goodness. That's a great overhead if it was on the correct side. So look at this. Anna Bright, Rachel Rohrabacher got the lead now. It's 9-8, trying to make this 10-8 here. And they're going to feed Anna Bright the perfect around the post. Look at that. 10-8 now. And so match point here. And they're going to seal the deal. 11-8, so they win it in 2 games. They're headed to the gold medal match. And guess who they're taking on? Yes, you guessed correctly. It's Anna-Leigh Waters and Parenteau. Is anybody shocked at this point? The good news is the last team and the only team to ever beat Parenteau and Anna-Leigh Waters was Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher. And they haven't played since the last time they beat them. So maybe we're in store for an awesome match, a big upset. Game 1, Anna-Leigh Waters, Parenteau. Looking like the #1 seed for sure. Look at this score. It's 10-2 here. They drop their way in. Anna-Leigh coming in with the slams. They're able to hang on for a little bit. And then she does another, and that one's in the net. So they take the first game 11-2. Okay, I'm loving these little player intro things. I thought this was because they were on Fox last week. This is a Pickleball TV thing. Game 2, pretty much more of the same. Look at this, though. Anna-Leigh Waters, some defensive lobs all the way from the baseline. Gets that one to land. She comes in. Now we're going to settle things down in a second. Some aggressive dinking. And then here we go. We settle down. So they were back at the baseline. Got their way back up. That is impressive. That's why they are the best team. But can they win the point? Here we go. Anna Bright speeds up. Slowed back down. They are in control, and they can't get to that one. So look at that. They win that point. So 10-1 here. Another game point. Anna-Leigh and Parenteau. And look at that. Oh, man. This one's not even close. Come on, wake up, Anna and Rachel. So game 3, Anna and Rachel up by 2. Anna-Leigh and Catherine haven't scored a point. Maybe they could win. Nope. Shake and bake. Here they come. Very next point. They got the shake and bake down pat. Look at this wide out angled shot of a third. Anna-Leigh cleans it up. We're tied up just like that. So just a 2-point game here. It's 7-5. Anna and Rachel have a chance maybe to come back and win this thing in 5 games. You know, if they could pull it together. Here's a lob. Nails it. Where is Parenteau? She somehow gets it in. And then they get this overhead to land in the kitchen. And look at Anna-Leigh with the craziest shot. Hits the back line. And so here we are, match point, 10-5. Well, at least it's more than 2 points that they scored. Quite a boring match, to be honest. But anyways, Anna-Leigh Waters, Parenteau, they take it in 3 straight games. Another gold medal for them. They have a little bit of redemption here. All right, before we move on, I got to talk about sheathunderwear.com. Guys, this is my favorite underwear of all time. I'm not even joking. Like, I was the one that reached out to Sheath Underwear because I just want to support what they're doing. I wear their underwear all the time. If I run out of Sheath Underwear to wear, I'm doing laundry. I'm not going out. This is the perfect underwear for pickleball. I'm telling you right now. The reason why they even call it Sheath is because there's pouches for your swords. So not only is it super comfortable, it's made of material that's great for sweating in. Now, I'm going to be getting my father this for Father's Day. But ladies, they have plenty of stuff here for you as well. But you equally deserve to have your sweat not get absorbed into your clothes and your undergarments. Now, obviously, you don't need the pouch part, but still, this material is top notch. I'm telling you, I'm trying to make this the official underwear of pickleball because I don't know one that's better than this. So head on over to sheathunderwear.com and use promo code SORRYNOTSORRY. That's going to help you out a huge amount on your order. I've already had a ton of people tell me that they got Sheath underwear. Everybody who gets it loves it. You could be that same person who gets underwear and is like, where's this been all my life? Because that's how I felt when I got it. So once again, go to sheathunderwear.com, use promo code SORRYNOTSORRY on your next order. Get yourself something special. All right, next up, we're going to do men's doubles. I'm excited about this one. We're going to start here. This is a quarterfinal match. Look who we got. Riley Newman. He's teaming up with Gabe Tardio. So Riley Newman was actually supposed to play with Andre Diescu. If you don't know, Andre Diescu got suspended for 60 days. But Riley Newman is back playing in PPA tournaments. And look who they're playing. We got Ben Johns teaming up with James Ignatowich. So Collin is out of the country. Ben needed a partner, and he decided to go with James Ignatowich. Everybody's interested to see how they play together. So we got a great match on our hands right here. So we'll start here in game one. Tardio and Riley up 5-1. They come out with the lead. It's so funny to watch Ben and James play together. Look at James with his hopping of the feet, and Ben is just so calm and chill. They are complete opposites here. Ernie from James Ignatowich, they're going to get it to 5-2. The very next point, check this out. Ben and James trying to make their way into the kitchen, but they can't quite get it. Drops are a little bit too high. And so James is going to try to drop one in that's way too high, and Ben gets hit in the head. Hits himself in the face. Oh, you know that just got to him. So Ben and James trying to get their way back into it, just down by 1 point now. So the comeback is almost complete. You know, and this game was awesome. It had so many great hands battles. And that's what it seems like you got to do against Ben. Just win the hands battle. Look at that ATP attempt right there, defended by Gabe. Back to Dinkin. Riley speeds up. Can they finish? Gabe puts it at his feet. They do. They hold off James and Ben from tying this thing up. So 8-7 now. Gabe and Riley trying to increase their lead here. Stuck back at the baseline. Ben with some rolls. They finally get up to the kitchen. And then here we go. We got some dinks. Sped up by James. And look at that. The counter tags Ben. Let me speed up. Wrong answer. Ben is so mad. So 9-7 now. And let's listen to Dave Fleming announce this one.
Again, what are these boys doing? It's all you can eat pancakes here on Humana Championship Court. And
all you can eat pancakes. Even though Dave Fleming told us last week that he eats pretzels and bananas for breakfast and that's it. So game point for Riley and Gabe Tardio. Look at this. Can they finish it off? How about we get an awesome hands battle? Riley's going to speed it up in just a second. Here we go. Who's going to win? Oh my goodness. Yes! Oh, Riley couldn't finish. I mean, this game was just insane. Look at this. It's 8-10 here. Ben and James trying to get into it. Let's have another firefight, shall we? Who's going to speed up and who's going to finish? Gabe speeds up. Who's going to finish it? Ben comes out on top. Riley can't hang. This game just gets crazier and crazier. We're at 10-10 here. And also, I didn't even mention, this is like a first time in a while that Ben Johns has not been ranked #1 when he's playing. He's the #2 seed here with James Ignatowich with the way the point system works. Ben hasn't been the #2 seed since, like, I think 2022 Nationals. So it's been in a few years. But here we are nonetheless. Look at this. Ernie off the net. Ben gets it. Switch sides. Oh, and how is this continuing? What is going on? Oh, Riley hits it out. Check this out. 10-10. Do we think Riley Newman is one to hook his opponent?
No! Nice. Chill.
He called it out at first, and Ben's like, no way, that's in. And then Riley's like, it's good. Chill. Like, it's fine. You're right, it's in. My bad. So look at this, Tardio and Newman. They got game point here against Ben. Can they pull off the upset? A lefty grab from Riley Newman. They bump into each other. Gabe gets that one, comes in, and Gabe takes over, and he finishes. Gabe and Riley take the first game. Gabe Tardio. He knows how to beat Ben. Let's go. Don't be afraid of the #1 player in the world. You just go right after him. So game 2, 5-3. Tardio and Newman trying to get back in this thing. We're going to see one of the craziest shots we've seen from Ben. Look at that. He misses and then is still able to recover and keep them back. Did he mean to do that? I doubt it. But maybe we should start doing that on purpose because it works. And then here we go. Hands battle. Who's going to win? Out of bounds. Ben and James win the point. What a shot from Ben there. Look at this one more time. Whoop. Swing and a miss. The spin allowed the ball to just pop right in front of him. So we got a tight game here. 1 point game. 9-8. Look at that shot from Gabe Tardio. He's all the way on one side of the court. Jumps the kitchen to put that one through the middle. Ties it up at 9. Look at this one more time. Look where he is and then look where he goes. There we go. Ties it up. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going to look at this game and be like, oh, James Ignatowich, you messed everything up. But look at this choice from Ben. Speeds up to Riley. You can't speed up cross court. That's like Pickleball 101, right? So look at this, a match point for Gabe and Riley against the best player, Ben Johns, in Riley's first tournament back. Can they do it? Not yet. Ben and James still have a chance. So here we go, another match point for them. One last serve to do it. You feel like if Ben and James get it back, they're screwed. Here we go, hands battle. Can they finish? Riley does it! Gabe and Riley beat Ben Johns and James Ignatowich. Gabe Tardio has beat Ben Johns 3 times this year. That is insane. Riley Newman's so pumped about it. You just know that Collin Johns is sitting somewhere in Europe watching this on his phone like, yes, I'm so glad I'm not going to get replaced permanently. I'm not the problem. All right, so Riley, Gabe, moving on to the semifinals. Who are they going to play? How about another new partnership? We got Hayden Patriquin, and he's teaming up with Federico Staksrud. All right, so let's get started. Here we go. Game 1, first serve of the day.
Go, Gabe Tardio to serve. Let's play pickleball.
Serving the balls, I was calling the score.
You got to wait till he's done calling the score, Gabe. Come on. So 4-0 is the score here. Staksrud and Patriquin looking good against Riley and Gabe. Are they going to be able to pickle them? Nope. Riley's going to hit an ATP. Gabe cleans it up. All right. 4-1 now. So 7-4 here. Tardio and Newman now have the 3-point lead. And check this out. Riley is going to hit an Ernie. But Fed immediately points to him and says, hey, hold up. Wait a minute. That looked illegal. Was it his feet? Did he cross the plane of the net? Did he touch the net? So we get the replay here. Let's check it out. Feet look clean. Looks like he made contact before crossing the plane. I don't know if he touched the net. It's kind of close. Looks like he didn't touch the net, so I think it's good. Listen to what Riley said.
Who knows? PPA is pretty grainy footage. Who knows?
Riley talking smack about the grainy footage. You have no idea, Riley. Wait till you see what the determination of this call is.
The next day.
Due to technical difficulties, the call stands.
What? Due to technical difficulties? What's worse, grainy footage or technical difficulties, which means they can't even challenge? Like, is this going to continue for the rest of the match? Is it just this one time? So they don't even lose a challenge for getting it wrong. Gotta love the PPA production. So Riley and Gabe got a game point now. It's 10-6 for them. And they take game 1 of this semifinal. They do. Gabe comes crashing in, and they take it 11-6. So 2-2 here in the second game. And watch this. Fed is going to get an opportunity to hit an ACP when a dink goes out wide. Hits it, and then cleans it up on Riley. Here we go. Another player intro. Federico Staksrud. Making tea? What is he doing there? I'm making coffee with extra cream. Making it for you. It's the only one you're getting. No more coffee. So game 2, Fed and Big H, they played really well. They've got game point here, 10-4. Looking to tie this match up a game apiece, and they do. We're going to game 3. This match has been awesome. So game 3, we got a 2-point game. Tardio and Newman up 5-3 here. Big H, look at some of these gets. My goodness. Nothing you could get past them. They're moving their way up to the kitchen, and watch what Fed does here. Absolutely incredible. Tweener in the middle of this battle. Are you kidding me? And they come out on top. Holy crap. Look at this one more time. What? Like, why? Unbelievable. So this one is so close. It is 9-8 here. Staksrud and Patriquin trying to get this to 10-8. They do. So Hayden Patriquin and Staksrud have a chance to win this match now. So match point. Hayden Patriquin and Federico Staksrud trying to make their way to the gold medal match. Can Riley Newman fight him off? He hits it long. So Fed and Big H, they are going to the gold medal match. What a surprise. All right, so time for the gold medal match. Hayden and Federico Staksrud, who are they going to take on? It's J.W. Jansen and Dylan Frazier, the #1 seed in this tournament. They are looking for their 4th straight gold medal. Only other men's doubles team to be able to pull that off is Ben and Collin. J.W. and Dylan on a hot streak. So with that being said, J.W., Dylan, they've got a lot of experience in a gold medal match. Federico Staksrud has played in men's doubles gold medal matches before, but never actually come out on top. And Hayden Patriquin, well, he's never even been to one before. So This is going to be an interesting match that we got ahead of ourselves here. Look at this. ATP from Fed. Hits the corner. Dylan changes his mind on the call. Look at this. I mean, just clips that corner there. Great shot. So Fed and Hayden up 3-1 here in game 1. And watch this. Ernie right down the middle for Fed. So 3-1 for Fed and Big H. Big H drives. Big. Fed trying to drop it in. Gets that one to go. And then watch this shot from JW. Whee! What was that? Check this out. Whee!
He hit it twice, basically.
Just missed it. So 6-5 here. Fed and Big H looking to tie this thing up. And look at that ATP from Hayden Patriquin. Ties it up at 6. I love this graphic right here. They're like, all right, let's give them some facts about this new partnership. They're the number 4 seed. We'll start there. That's a good fact. They are a new team to watch. Okay, another good fact. Swag for days with these two. They just ran out of facts. They're like, we need a third one. They got swag. Factually speaking, they do. I feel like you could have just said swag for days. Did you really need to clarify with these two? Clearly says on top it's about Federico Staksrud and Hayden Patriquin. Just my 2 cents. Can we just retire the word swag? It seems like old people are using it now, and I don't know. Somebody with swag would not use the word swag. I feel like the new word for that is Riz, which I just learned is short for charisma. Riz. They got Riz for days, I think. Maybe I'm not using that right.
When you have a little swagger and things are going well, that ups your level too. If you have swagger and things aren't going well, that can lower your level. So
look at Dave trying to like factually speak about swag. Now, when you have swagger, that could raise your level of play. But if you don't have swagger, that might lower your level of play. We've done many studies for pickleball over the years, and it's been determined that swagger does help if you want to increase your level of average points per match. Keep chillin', JW plus Dylan. Nothing chill here for J-Dub and Dylan. They're down 7-10. They try to speed up. It doesn't work. So on game point, Fed and Hayden, they take game 1. 11-7. Swag for days. Team swag for days versus team chill for days. Team swag makes it up to the kitchen. Team chill getting into some dinking. Here we go. J-Dub and Dylan, that's their move, is just dink you out. Look at this. They hit a lob, though. Perfect. Trying to keep them back now. J-Dub firing away. Oh, the counter, though, right down the middle. So Staksrud and Patriquin are on the board. 5-3 here. Just a 2-point game. Fed and Hayden trying to get back in it. Look at these gets from Fed. My goodness. They come out on top. So Staksrud and Patriquin now have the lead. It's 6-5 here. Looking to make it a little bit bigger. Look at that shot from Hayden Patriquin. Just firing. They're able to handle it. We get down to dinking. Anybody going to speed up here? What's going to happen? J-Dub does. And then look at this. Hands battle. Yes! J-Dub can't finish, though. So 7-5 now. So check this out. Staksrud and Patriquin got another game point here. It's 10-7. So can they finish it off against J.W. Jansen and Dylan Frazier? Look at this lob. And then a second overhead. So they stay alive, get the serve back. But Fed and Hayden Patriquin get the serve back, and check this out. Into the net. They take game 2. One more game to go. Can they get their first men's double gold medal? J-Dub is bummed. Oh, he looks so frustrated. It is hot out there. It's Sacramento. So game 3, it's 2-0 here. Jumping into the middle of this dink rally. Someone's going to speed up. Check it out. J-Dub. And they keep it alive. Oh, and J-Dub can't finish. Nice little hands battle there. And so here we are at match point for Staksrud and Patriquin. They are about to pickle them? No way. J.W. Jansen, Dylan Frazier, they've won 3 straight gold medals, and they're about to get pickled by a team that's never even played together. One guy hasn't even been to a gold medal match before. Is this real life right now? So J-Dub, Dylan, they keep it alive. One more serve to go. Can they get the ball back? Hayden Patriquin gonna drop in. Oh, and that one goes out of bounds. So they do it. They pickle them for the gold medal. Federico Staksrud and Hayden Patriquin. Team swag. get their first gold medal ever on the PPA Tour. Fed broke up with Pablo just a few weeks back. Everybody's like, I don't know if that's a good move. He played well with Matt Wright. Played even better with Hayden Patriquin. This lady takes forever to present the trophy. It was frustrating me so much. Look, even Fed is like, come on, lady, let's go. Oh.
Veolia Sacramento Open presented by
TikTok. Here we go. Finally, yes, let's hold the trophy. All right. Let's check it out. What's in here? Oh, nothing. Okay. All right, guys, real quick, before I move on, I got to talk about this thing that I've been using called Aim It Pickleball. If you don't know what Aim It Pickleball is, it's like this little square thing, right? Looks super simple, but honestly, it is a great training tool. So that way you can improve whatever shots you want to work on, whether it's dinks, drops, drives, your serves. I use it to practice everything. Without it, all you could do is just aim for a part of the ground. But really, the best way to practice is by hitting certain spots on the court. I'm telling you, after just one day of using this thing, you're going to see an improvement in your shots. If you use this every time you drill, man, you're going to improve very quickly. So guys, head on over to aimitpickleball.com. Use promo code SORRY. That's going to help you out a little bit on your order. Go get yourself one of these training tools. It's super durable. It's going to last you a long time. If you want to play better, you got to train better. This is the perfect way to do it. All right, next up, we got mixed doubles. We're going to start here at the quarterfinal match. We've got Hurricane Tyra Black teaming up with Frazier, and they're taking on Anna Bright and James Ignatowich. This was an interesting match. All right, we're going to start here. It's 5-0 for Tyra and Dylan, so they're up big to start this first game. We're going to get a pretty decent rally, but this point isn't necessarily about the rally itself. It's how the rally ends. So keep your eye on James Ignatowich and really try to look with a lot of detail at his paddle on these overheads, especially this one right here. So it seems like he finishes the point, all is well, and then listen in.
All the way healthy. Hit that hard, but
let me see your paddle. Wait a minute. So apparently, the sticker on his paddle that shows that it was approved flew off on the overhead, and it fell in the kitchen.
That's a fault.
And that's a fault. She picks it up.
Off his paddle there.
oh, no way.
By rule it is, yes.
So
That's crazy. I don't know what those stickers are like. I picture it as like one of those stickers that you get on your Apple at the grocery store. I don't even see it. Of course, because the cameras are terrible, but oh, you can kind of see it fluttering. Like, see right there. There it is. You kind of see it fluttering in the air there. That is wild. So the rule is, if something flies off your paddle or your body, whether it's your hat or piece of lead tape or anything, and it lands in the kitchen on a volley, well, that's a fault. Even if it is a sticker that the PPA applies to your paddle. Now, the crazy part about this is at first it seemed like, okay, it's a sticker, it flew off. How crazy, right? I mean, what are the odds? But after listening to a lot of people that have gotten these stickers on their paddle, apparently they're very adhesive. And it's not an easy thing to have one of these fly off of your paddle. Now, yeah, sure, he does have some pretty strong overheads, but it does kind of seem like there is a possibility that maybe he had removed it off of one paddle and put it onto another. I'm not saying he did, but if you were to do that, that would make the sticker a little bit more conducive to falling off on a big overhead. So they call out the head ref to try to figure this out because he's like, really? You're going to call me a fault on the sticker? So for those that don't know who Don Stanley is, he is the head ref of the PPA, also featured on last week's episode as the #1 spot for Hooks of the Week. Also, oddly enough, I put out a separate clip of Hooks of the Week, and the official PPA account commented on it. But it seems like the comment came directly from Don Stanley. It said, I called what I saw 100%. Could I have missed it? Of course, but when I called it, I was completely resolute in what I believed I saw. Why does the head ref of the PPA have access to the social media accounts for the PPA? That's just a little weird, right? I don't know. It just seemed odd to me. Very hilarious that he felt the need to not only comment, but to comment from the PPA account. We all know if Annalie Waters had a sticker fly off, he'd be like, it's fine. No, we're not going to count that. Come on. He's like, look, James, here's the deal. If you have an RV and you're going to cook me some barbecue on it, then maybe we could talk. But until you get that, I'm going to call you a fault. So anyways, we continue. Anna Bright, James Ignatowich were struggling hard. 8-0, but then look at this. Here they come. They get a point, finally. But nonetheless, Dylan and Tyra end up having a game point, 10-4. They take game one, 11-4.
Nothing went their way, including sticker gate.
Why do we have to call everything gate? It's such a boomer thing. Boomers love talking about swag and gates. So Tyra and Dylan got match point on their paddle, and oh no, Dylan hits it right in the net. Before we move any further, I want to rewind to the round of 16 for Dylan and Tyra. Check out this point. Keep your eye on Dylan's feet. Look at this against Leigh, Jansen, and Hayden Patriquin. Oh, he's like not feeling well. Might have stubbed his toe, might have twisted his ankle. What happened there with his feet? Let's take another look. Keep an eye on his feet and his shoes. Get my head out of the way. Doesn't look like he rolled his ankle. And he's taking his sock off. His left foot. Oh, see him drag it right there. Immediately grabs it. What's crazy is the last two tournaments, Dylan Frazier has played against someone and they end up injuring their ankle. And now it's come full circle. And he has hurt his foot himself. If Dylan Frazier is on the court, watch out for your feet and your ankles. So Anna and James get the serve back, trying to tie this thing up. James drops. So does Anna. They get to the kitchen. And then look at that. Body bag from James. Hits Tyra. They tie it up at 10. So game point for Anna Bright and James Ignatowich, trying to tie this match up, and they do. Wow. Look at that. It hit him. He just stands there. So James and Anna end up at 10-7. Match point for themselves. Don't forget, they were down 8-0 in this first game. Looked like they were going to drop this one to Tyra and Dylan. Even had a match point against them. Second game, and then look at this. Big Papa Jimmy all over the court. No sticker falling off. Holding everything together. Can he put this one away and take this third game on the run? It's in the net. They do. So they're moving on to the semis. So we're on to the semifinal match. They're taking on Riley Newman and Marietta Wright, a.k.a. M. Wright, which confused a lot of people because they thought Riley was playing with Matt Wright. Nope, it's Marietta. Look at that ATP from James Ignatowich. And then we get a nice little net cord riding along the net there. Who's going to win this point? Anna Bright, James Ignatowich come out on top. So James and Anna were up 9-4. And Riley and Etta Wright are starting to come back. It's 9-8 here. James Ignatowich is going to put it right into Riley's chest. They get it to 10-8. Game point for themselves. So here we go, game point. Try to take game one in this semifinal match. Trying to drop it in. Riley keeping him back. Make it to the kitchen. Anna fires. Out wide. What an angle. And that is out. So they get the first game against Riley and Marietta Wright. So game two, Etta Wright, Riley Newman up 4-0 on them. We get this awesome rally. Check this out. This cross-court action, the lob. Etta tracks it down. Was that one in? Anyways, we're going to play it. Look at this defense. That is not easy against James Ignatowich, just slamming these balls. Etta Wright, some amazing gets. Places them perfectly in there. Another good one. Making their way back up. Riley. Some quick hands. Good resets. They're back up. Out wide. ATP hits it off the net. Etta gets there. Riley fighting with James. Oh, and he can't handle it. What a point. So 4-2 now. Riley Newman serving. Check this out. How about some Burt action? Get out of the way, Etta Wright. It's my time. Hits Anna Bright. So game two. Riley and Etta. They're going to take it 11-6. So we're going to game three to decide who's going to the gold medal match. Can Riley, on his first tournament back, make it to a mixed doubles gold medal match? So game three, Anna Bright, James Ignatowich, up by a point. It's 9-8. This game is tight. It's their serve, trying to extend the lead to 2. Great defense by Etta Wright and Riley Newman. Trying to get it over, handling all these huge overheads. Riley drops it in, makes it up. Etta still hanging back. He's got to back up. Riley comes in with a slam. So it ends up being 10-9 here, a match point for Anna Bright and James Ignatowich. Riley and Etta did have the serve tied at 9. Etta Wright hit 2 balls in a row into the net. Rough stuff, but they're trying to get it back here. Can they do it? Riley trying to put it right at their feet. But then he hits that one in the net. And so Anna Bright, James Ignatowich pull off the win, and they make themselves into the gold medal match. All right, so let's go to the gold medal match now. We got Anna Bright and James Ignatowich taking on who other than Ben Johns and Anna Leigh Waters. Ben and Anna Leigh, you bagged my heart. It doesn't really make sense. I feel like you're kind of forcing the pickle pun there. So game one, it's 8-4 to start us off here. Anna Leigh with some amazing gets. Look at this. How about another? What the heck? How did she even do that? Almost gets this one. So game point for Ben and Anna Leigh. It's 10-5 here. Ben gonna drop it into Anna. Give it over to James. And watch this. Ben is gonna hit an Ernie to win it. So they take game one, 11-5. Leigh Waters, mildly happy. They just seem bored. As bored as we are on Sundays like this. It's like, can anybody compete, especially in mixed doubles? What do you think he's thinking about here? Do you think he even has a voice in his head? Or is he just one of those people that has no conscience in his mind? He's just a pickleball robot. I wish I was playing Magic the Gathering. I can't wait to go home and play with my personalized lightsaber. So game two, we're at 6-5 here. Ben and Anna Leigh just up by 1 point. Watch this shot from James Ignatowich. How did that get through? Ben finishes, so they win the point, but look at this. Look at the ball. Goes right through the post. That should have not counted. Luckily, it didn't really matter. Still a great shot. So on a timeout, we had this moment because they mic up the benches, but it looks like Ben forgot about it. Check this out. I'm going to play this clip from Koopy Nation's Twitter because it's got subtitles, so check this out. I'll let you listen.
Right. It's like a Tyra drive, like a but what are you going to do with it?
Oh, snap. Talking smack to Tyra.
She drives with backspin. I'm like, did you play tennis?
Then to watch Anna Leigh, she's like, uh-oh, Ben, look. The mic. And then look at his face. He's like, oh, gosh, why did I say that?
Deep conversation here on the bench there, and a lot of discussion there about
what?
The heat and how slow the ball's playing.
Oh, is that what they're talking about? This was so funny to me. I mean, it's classic people talking smack about other players. But the best is when Anna Leigh is sitting there like, should I say something? Guys, the mic. Oh, every time I see Ben's face, I can't stop laughing. It's so funny. And then Leigh is just trying to like not say anything too controversial. And she's like, Mom, the mic. And she's like, I know. I'm just trying to make it seem like it's a normal combo. A lot of people are upset about this, and I get it. I mean, it's Ben talking smack about a player who's not there. I will say, he isn't saying anything personal about Tyra. At least it's just about her game. It bums me out because I like Tyra. But I got to be honest, if this was like Christian Alshon he was making fun of, I would love it. At the end of the day, look, if Ben were to apologize for this, good for him. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't, but like that would be great if he did. But at the same time, like, would he apologize because he got caught? That seems a little lame. Not because he shouldn't apologize, but because like you're not actually sorry then. You're just like, oh shoot, I got caught. I think a lot of people are kind of pushing for him to apologize publicly about it. I don't think that's the right move, to be honest. I think this is a good thing. Look, this makes Ben look bad. And not because it was something that got twisted to make him look bad. He's saying what he thought. He's giving his opinion. And it's a bad look for him. So let him hang himself on his own words. If anything, we should be thankful. Thank you, Ben, for being honest here. We need more of this. You know, and for someone like Tyra, if she were to see this, she should also be thankful in a way. It's just like, wow, well, you know what? Thank you, Ben, for showing me that you are a jerk and you talk smack about me. Now I know your true colors. So I think this is a good thing that we have these mics. And honestly, I hope more players are very honest on these mics. That way we know how these players really feel. If somebody was talking smack about me, I would want to hear it. So that way I don't have to associate with you. So now Tyra knows, hey, yeah, Ben talks smack about you behind your back. It was either going to get said without us knowing or with us knowing. I'd rather us know about it. It would definitely be a lot different if he was saying something personal about Tyra, something that she can't control. She's like, yeah, like Tyra's just ugly or something like that. We'd be like, what? Dude, why would you say that? He is just talking about her pickleball game, albeit in a very crude way. Anyways, I just find this hilarious because it's embarrassing for Ben. And I just love his face when she points to the mic. Like, there is nothing better than that sudden realization that everything that you just said is being recorded and being seen on live, on live TV. Also, it's a little bit more than just talking smack to Tyra. He's technically talking smack about Anna Bright, too. Tyra played great this weekend. This was absolutely the funniest thing to happen on Sunday. I'm surprised Dave Fleming didn't call this timeout gate. All right, so we're coming out of the timeout. It's 7-5 here, and look at this. Anna Leigh trying to shake and bake. Doesn't work. Ben on the right side now, and then watch what happens here. Overhead. Wow. Oh, Anna Leigh gets it off the net. Ben dings it to Anna Bright, who hits a lob. He thinks it's not going to be good. It is. The wind blew it back in. So they win the point off the lob. What a crazy rally. It's like an Anna Bright lob. It's shit. But what are you going to do about it? It's a game point here in game 2 for Anna, Leigh, Waters, and Ben. And look at this. They pull it off. Game 2 goes to them. One more game to go for them to get this gold medal. So game 3, look at this. It is 7-0. Anna, Leigh, Waters, Ben Johns absolutely dominating. We got some classic dink in, but it's going to get a little wild in just a bit. ATP attempt. Ben with the backhand keeps it in. Looking very chill on that. Ben dinking to James. We got crash court action and then fires. Slowed back down. Anna Bright. Gonna hit a lob. Look at this. Right on the line there. Ben controlling the middle. We got back to Dinkin. Ben fires, hits it down the middle. They get it to 8-0. So look at this. Match point. It's 10-0. Can they pickle them? They got pickled by James and Anna last time they played them in the gold medal match, even though we didn't get to see it on TV. And then look at this. They do it. They pickled them in the third game. My goodness. How uncompetitive of a Sunday so far.
Get ready, folks. Get those phones ready because the classic picture setup is on.
I got my phone ready. Oh, look, they're doing it. They're doing the face thing they always do. I'm so excited. Nobody cares. All right, guys, real quick before we move on, I just want to do a quick little plug for the Patreon that I have going for Sorry Not Sorry Pickleball. If you see value in what I'm doing, maybe just consider going over to the Patreon. And for as little as $5 a month, you could become a member and help support what I'm doing here. This show does take a lot of work to make, and I love doing it. But it's little things like this that really just help make it worth it. So if you like what I'm doing and you want to help support it, head on over to patreon.com/sorrynotsorrypickleball. Go ahead and become a member, become a part of the group. We're building a little Sorry Not Sorry community. We had a ton of people sign up recently. Shout out to Jeff K, Eddie A, Rob M, Jason C, Lisa G, Jack W, Nick C, Richard R, and Joanna B. Guys, thank you so much for the support. I really can't thank you enough. Once again, if you guys want to help support the show, go ahead and head over to patreon.com/sorrynotsorrypickleball. All right, enough of that. Let's get back into it. All right, next up, we're going to talk men's singles. We're going to start here at this semifinal match. It's Federico Staksrud taking on Wang Yong. I think I'm getting that right. So Fed trying to redeem himself after last tournament. First time all year he didn't make it to the gold medal match. So Wang Yong up 3-1 here to start us off. And then watch this angle shot that Fed gets. Goes back behind him. Wow. To Wang Yong up 10-9. He's got game point here in game 1. This semifinal. And check this out. Fed gonna put one away. So he keeps it alive. So Fed down 9-10. He's gonna hit a great shot. Ties it up at 10. And so Fed finds himself at a game point 11-10 here. This one is long. And so Fed does it. Gets game 1 in his favor. So game 2, not as close. Fed takes this one 11-4, so he makes it back to the finals. All right, so let's go to the gold medal match now. Federico Staksrud's taking on J.W. Johnson, the 9 seed. All right, so we'll start here in game 1. It's 7-4. Federico Staksrud up by 3. Check this out. Federico trying to drop it in. Gets up to that one. Flips off the net. J-Dub can't get it back over. So he gets it to 8-4. So game point for Fed, 10-4. J-Dub hits that wide. Fed's going to take game 1. So game 2, it's 5-3 here. Fed up by 2. And listen to Fed after this. Could you imagine if J-Dub screamed like that after he hit a point? Or rather, after his opponent hit a ball into the net. It would be the funniest thing in the world. And so here you go. Fed's got a game point at 10-5. He was in control this whole match. He does it. So Fed wins another gold medal for men's singles. His second gold medal of the weekend. Ben Johns only got one gold medal. Ben didn't even play singles. But still, it's kind of nice to have a Sunday where Ben and Annalie aren't dominating the entire time. Well, at least not Ben. It does make me wonder, though. What do I prefer? Different winners on Sunday or just more entertaining matches? All right, guys, real quick before we move on, I just want to give a quick little plug to the Etsy store that I have. I got some Sorry Not Sorry gear in case you want to rock this on or off the pickleball courts. It's super comfy material. So not only do you end up with some cool gear, but you help support the show as well. So go ahead and check that out. Link is in the description below. If there's something that you want to see in there, let me know and maybe I can make it happen. So just take a little peek at it. See if there's anything you like. All right, enough of that. Anyways, let's get back into it. All right, last but not least, we're going to do women's singles. We got Dominique Schaefer making it to the semifinal match. She's taking on Catherine Parenteau. So Catherine Parenteau took the first game 11-2, but Dominique Schaefer is up 5-0 in this second game. Check out this point. Start off at the baseline. Catherine Parenteau comes up. Nice grab from her. And then, Dominique's in trouble, but she's getting all these balls. Gets them all over. Lobs it up. Even gets to that one. Are you kidding me? Catherine Parenteau hits it in the net. Up 6-0. Dominique Schaefer was up 7-0 in the second game. And look at this. Catherine Parenteau has now got match point on her paddle. And that's going to do it. She came all the way back down from 7. So once again, we got Catherine Parenteau making it to the gold medal match. And she is going to take on, of course, Annalie Waters. So game one, Annalie up by a point. It's 3-2 here. Annalie is going to get some cardio in. Check this out. Let's go all the way to the left and then all the way to the right and then back over to the left. And then Catherine Parenteau going to hit this one in the nets. So Annalie Waters gets it to 4-2. Okay, these signs are just getting obscure and weird. Paddles strike with cheer. Pickleball glides through warm air. Friendship in each swing. What? So Annalie up 8-3. She's going to get thrown out wide. And look at that ATP. It's a game point for Annalie Waters. It's 10-3. Absolutely in full control this game. And nails it 11-3. We're going to game two now. Oh, man, game two, look at this. 10-0. Oh, my goodness. Catherine Parenteau, please come back. Give us something exciting on a Sunday. Besides timeout gate. Please, for the love of God. Yes! She got a point. There's no pickle. Yeah. You did it, Catherine Parenteau. So Annalie got match point at 10-4. Can she pull it off? Will it be easy? Got some baseline action. Who's going to come up? Anybody? We're just going to play tennis. Mini tennis out here. Who wants to come up? Nobody. They're just chilling. There we go. Finally. Anyways, doesn't matter. 11-4 for game two. Annalie Waters gets the triple crown once again. Annalie Waters did not drop a game all weekend. I mean, it's just complete dominance from her. This may have been her best weekend of all time. All right, well, that's going to do it for a recap of all the matches that took place this weekend. But before we finish, it's time for another round of Hooks of the Week. All right, Hooks of the Week is sponsored by Close Call Replay. For those that don't know, Close Call Replay is the solution to all the problems we have with these close line calls. I've been finding out a lot of people don't know what a hook is. I didn't know what a hook was until this year. I didn't watch tennis. It's a tennis thing. Basically, it means when you call a ball out, but really you know that it was in. It's essentially cheating on the line calls. I don't know where the term comes from. I would love to do a deep dive one day. Regardless, the pickleball world is full of hooks because we don't have a good way to accurately call these balls. Unless Close Call Replay were to come in and do the production. Close Call Replay has cameras that shoot up to 240 frames per second. This basically means you could do like super duper slow-mo and you could really pinpoint the moment that a ball contacts the ground. This is good for the players. This is good for the league. This is good for the fans. It's also good for the refs. It is tough to make a call. Sure, we have challenges, but what's the point of a challenge if these cameras are all blurry and you can't see what's going on? Close Call Replay would solve all that. So we need your help. We got to push this from the ground up. Thankfully, the Beer City Open tournament that's coming up in a few weeks, Close Call Replay is going to be doing that one. So we're all going to get to see how much better this system is when we have that in place. But it's not everywhere yet. And that's where we want to go. So let the people know. Write in comments. Let these leagues know. Let these MLP teams know that you want close call replay to fix this problem that we have. There's a ton of people who give pickleball a shot and then they realize, wait a minute, the players call the line calls and the refs then get it wrong and then they can challenge it, but the challenges suck. They don't even have cameras down the line. It makes no sense. So we need this solution of close call replay. And if you aren't aware of the problem that we have with the close line calls, well, let's take a look at the top 5 hooks of this week. All right, coming in at number 5, look who's back. It's Leigh Waters. She is really padding the stats on her hook numbers this year. This was match point in this quarterfinal match against Paris Todd. He called it wide. Ref overturns her, says it's in. And so Leigh Waters says, you know what? I'm going to challenge it. Oh gosh, these angles are terrible. The problem with these cameras is twofold. It's the angles and it's the frame rate. Close call replay would solve both of that. I mean, that does look like it's good from this angle.
Run away with it, and then Zoe came back.
Oh, there you go. Take that, Leigh. Hook reversed. Coming in at number 4 for hooks of the week. It's Leigh Waters again. Watch this shot. It's going to be right on the sideline from Georgia Jansen. Leigh calls it out. Ben overturns it. Ben's like, I can't live with that. Oh, how embarrassing for Leigh. He's like, oops, I didn't mean to do it. Yes, you did, Leigh. Leigh Waters being featured twice on Hooks of the Week. They didn't want to show a replay, so we're going to go frame by frame here. Let's see. This. Oh, that's good. That's for sure good. That's good. Another hook reversed. Coming in at number 3. It's Federico Staksrud. Man, it seems like we get the same players each week. Hooking other players. So Wang Yong is going to challenge the call. Let's see it in slow motion. Oh, that looks good from that angle. Let's see. Ah, that looks like it clips it.
After review,
Mr. Price.
ball's overturned, ball was in.
Ah, another hook reversed. Fed is not happy about it. Coming in at number 2, we got Ben Johnson, James Ignatowich taking on Travis Rettenmeyer and Donald Young. Look at this shot. Travis Rettenmeyer gonna hit it right in the corner, and Ben calls it out. What? I think this is the first time Ben has been featured on Hooks of the Week.
Little confusion about whether it was.
Travis is like, it was that much. I guess the crowd was saying it was out. Let's see. Is it? Oh, that's for sure good. Look, it bounces up before it's even out. I think that that's good. Gosh, I know I make fun of the other normal cameras, but this is just absurd. These cameras are ridiculous on Grandstand. And at the number 1 spot for Hooks of the Week, we're going to go to Matty Pickles' backyard, where he had an awesome video about playing with Jack Monroe. And look at that hook! He even admits it. This was to break up a golden pickle. Check this out. Oh. That was in. That clipped the line right there. So Matty Pickles, you land the number 1 spot for Hooks of the Week. By the way, go check out Matty Pickles' latest video with Jack Monroe. He had Jack Monroe play against a bunch of 3-5s, and they figured out how much better a pro is than 3-5s, which seems obvious, but they had Ben from Real Clear Stats gather all the information from the matches, and anyways, it's super interesting. All right, well, that's going to do it for Hooks of the Week. Before we head out of here, let's play a quick game of Partner Body Bag Winner Off the Net.
Partner Body Bag Winner Off the Net. Partner Body Bag Winner Off the Net. Leigh Jansen Winner Off the Net. Bryson McGuffin Winner Off the Net. Leigh Waters Body Bag. James Ignatowich Body Bag. Sorry not sorry Winner Off the Net. Sorry not sorry. Partner.
All right, Partner Body Bag Winner Off the Net, the game where I'm giving 3 people in the pickleball world, and I got to decide who I'd partner with, who I'd body bag, and who I'd hit a winner off the net again. So the 3 people this week are, number 1, Weird Obscure Sign Lady. Number 2, the ref that found James Ignatowich's sticker. And number 3, the winner of Hooks of the Week, Matty Pickles. All right, so who do I want to partner with? Who do I want to body bag? And who do I want to hit a winner off the net against? Well, I'm assuming that the woman that has all those signs, she's probably very supportive. If she's willing to write up all those signs to cheer on other players, She would probably cheer me on as her partner. Plus, with that ref, I think her name is Onisha. I don't know. I don't want her like calling me out if I drop a sticker in the kitchen. She's like, oh, sorry, my partner had a piece of his hair fall into the kitchen. So it's our loss of point. But I don't think I would body bag her. I think I want to body bag Maddie Pickles. I mean, this looks like a ton of fun. He just seems like a great person to body bag. So there you have it. I'm going to partner with the sign lady. I'm going to body bag Maddie Pickles. And I'm going to hit a winner off the net against the referee who called the sticker fault. All right, well, that's going to do it for this week's recap of the Sacramento Open. Before you guys head out of here, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button to help support the show. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the notification bell as well. That way, the minute I drop a new episode, you're going to know about it. Be sure to follow me on X and Instagram at Sorry Not Sorry Pickleball. Share this show with your friends. We all know a ton of people out at the pickleball courts that they love playing, but they don't really know too much about the pro scene. Let's help the sport grow. One way you could do that, sharing this episode, might be a good way to get them into pro pickleball. Also, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite part about this weekend was. Was there anything I missed that you wish that I covered? Who would be your answer for partner body bag winner off the net? Next week, we have MLP, the second event of the year. They're going to be down in Washington, D.C. It's going to be an awesome time. I am planning on doing an episode for that, but just be aware I might be like a day late on that. I'm going to be traveling, but hopefully I get it out just a day late. Anyways, that's going to do it. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. We'll see you back next week. Take care.
Forgiveness is more than saying sorry.